Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. We hear the phrase throwback fighter a lot, and I don't think there's any doubt that KIKO Martinez of Spain is one of those guys. I mean, he is again the EBU featherweight champ. He won an eliminator for the IBF title against Jordan Gill of Chatteris in England. It took him only 4 rounds. He just mowed through Gill, who has proved in the past that he has immense courage, fortitude. He had that fantastic victory to win the EBU title against it's a French guy, wasn't it? Karim Guiffre was his name. I can't remember his name offhand. But anyway, Gill was all but, about to be knocked out, and then he was hanging on the ropes. Both his eardrums popped, and he beat Guiffre with he just knocked him out with a one-punch knockout. He couldn't do it with KIKO Martinez. Martinez just smashed right through him. Like I say, 4 rounds. I mean, Martinez, he's now on 44 wins, 11 defeats and 2 draws. Defeats don't mean anything to this guy. And, if ever there was a record that's deceptive, it's got to be KIKO Martinez, his record, because he's 36 now. A real veteran in every sense of the word. He's travelled the world. I think he won did he win his first title, super bantam title in America, I think, against an undefeated fighter. If I think long and hard enough, it will come to me. No, it won't. But of course, we know that he won his second title, his IBF featherweight title against Kid Galahad. Then, of course, he lost it to Josh Warrington earlier this year, back in March. And I thought Warrington was... he had a broken jaw in that fight, Warrington, but I thought he was very free and easy with the head. Kind of like he was against Maurizio Lara in the rematch. Not the cleanest of fighters, Josh Warrington, but if you thought Martinez was finished by that defeat, surely he didn't have one more roll of the dice. Yes, he did. And he is once again the EBU featherweight champ and staring down the barrel of the IBF featherweight title shot gun. So this is all incredible stuff from Martinez. The fight itself, first round, I gave it to Gill. I thought it was he just about controlled the action with the jab. In the second round, there was I think it was it a right hand that kind of no, it wasn't. Was it a left hand? I think it might have been a left hook, a long left hook from Martinez that kind of got Gill's attention, and his eyes kind of rolled back in his head a little bit. But he didn't look hurt. But the second round, I thought Martinez did win it. I thought he was getting closer already. I mean, it's only second round. In the third round, it just unravelled totally for Gill. There was, I've got to remember which knockdown was which, because there were 4 of them. In the third round, there was I want to say a big left hand again that had a kind of almost a delayed reaction on Gill, and he went down to take, by the ropes it was, to take the count. The referee said it was a count. I thought initially it was a slip, but the punch did land. But up he gets. Now KIKO, of course, smelling blood, goes straight after him. And for a little period of that round, for maybe a minute and a half, Gill did contain KIKO's rushes. But then there was a big punch. It was an uppercut. Was it an uppercut? I think it was an uppercut right at the end of the round, which floored Gill again. So that's a 10-7 round for KIKO. So he is pulling away, and there's only 3 rounds gone. Between rounds, the trainer of Gill, Dave Caldwell, said to him, "Look, we've been here before," referring to the Guiffre fight, the French guy that he won the title from. But in actual fact, he hadn't, because in the 4th round, out comes KIKO again, tears after Gill, puts Gill on the floor again pretty quickly from was it a right hand? I think it was. Gill gets up, and again, his legs are pretty steady. I mean, he was jumping up very quickly. He walked around the ring, looking to, walk it off. It's fine. His face, by the way, after 3 rounds, he had 2 cuts under the eyes, and his nose looked like, I don't know whether it was broken, but it had blood coming out of it, that's for sure. But he looked like he'd done 12 rounds already. In the 4th round, that was getting worse. His face became a mask of blood. After that 3rd knockdown, the referee waves them together. KIKO goes on the offensive, and within 30 seconds, maybe, a left hook, a leaping left hook, almost like one of those old Floyd Patterson leaping left hooks, the one that chinned, you know, the Swedish fella, Ingmar Johansson, knocked him spark out and left his foot quivering. Do you remember that scene? Remember that little cameo? Yeah, this was that type of left hook. It lands on Jordan. Down goes Jordan. Jordan gets up again. Like I say, his face an absolute mask of blood. He wants to fight on, but Dave Caldwell is on the ring apron in the corner, waving the towel, and the referee stops it anyway, I think. I don't think he even noticed Caldwell. So that is a 4th round knockout, or technical knockout if you like. One-way traffic. 4 knockdowns for KIKO Martinez. This was man against boy stuff, to be honest with you. And Martinez, what a terrific example of a guy who is absolutely indomitable. He has that spirit where he's just never going to quit, never. Fantastic performance by Martinez. Whole of Spain must be proud of him. Jordan Gill can come back, but I think he's got to rebuild, to be honest with you. He does have some skills, Gill. I mean, he really does. But they were throwing him in with a tough as old boots veteran here. And for those that think yet again that KIKO Martinez is finished, think again, because I'd like to see him in with Warrington again, because I do feel that Warrington was a dirty fighter in that fight. And I think this time round, KIKO's probably going to think, okay, you got me last time, you ambushed me last time, this time I'm ready. We'll see. All right, leave your comments below. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. I don't care. But no, I do appreciate your time, as always. And if you're new, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Cheers. Katie Taylor up next. Let's have a look at that one, and watch out for the video. Bye for now.